All right, man, by way of Syracuse, New York, through Raleigh, North Carolina, man, he been creeping on the charts, and he back with a new joint called Thank You for Believing. One time for Toosii.
Woo!
What the word is?
Two times.
Yo, so listen, man, it's a hell of a month. You've been out here promoting the project, nervous level. How are we? Because you've done this before, but, like, this project's a little special to you.
Man, I won't lie, like, I've been waiting on this one, so I ain't really nervous. You know what I mean? I'm excited, more excited than nervous.
Now, you do have a big performance that's coming up, Rolling Loud, right? And so with Rolling Loud, those nerves don't come when you jump on stage there because it's going to be thousands and thousands of people.
Nah, I'm excited. I'm more excited than nervous, like, for real. I'm ready to turn up. This is what I signed up for, so let's do it.
Right.
Like, what's that song that you're ready to see the reaction to, when you get out there?
5-5 featuring Mulatto. Like, that's the one I'm probably ready to, see the world react to.
What was the first record that when you was on stage that you seen everybody reciting word for word?
You know what I just noticed? Did you change your hair color?
Well, yeah, it's a little brighter. Yeah.
I was like, all right, hold on. Like, you ain't had that hair.
Yeah, no, it was different.
Hold on, I remember a little bit, but not you said the first song that like...
Yeah, like that you was performing and maybe like the people in the crowd, they started singing word for word. And it really just like might have just took you back. Like, wow, they really mess with me.
Red Lights, my song Red Lights. I had performed at North Carolina Central Homecoming. Dirk had brought me out on stage. Feel me? Like my first time ever performing in front of a big crowd like that. Yeah, Dirk had brought me out, and the crowd was just singing, the music word for word. So that was probably the first time that like caught me. Like, all right, like they rock with me.
There's so much in that song too, because and you drive by so many things on the song, which is about like not stopping actually. But even the story you told about like your grandfather getting killed, and it was by your best friends.
Yeah.
And one thing that I've noticed,
you pay attention.
I do, right? And then like and even just seeing you talk about other things, you're really big on forgiveness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even women have done you wrong, you'd be like, hey man, like you live long enough.
I was young though with that one.
Okay.
Like, with the girls,
we'll get there because we got to talk about that because we was telling some stories earlier on the show. But and so from what I understand, these were like your homies that you grew up with.
Yeah. Well, I won't lie, it's crazy. One of them was my cousin. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that.
And did they know that it was?
Nah, they ain't know. They ain't know it was my granddad.
Wow.
And it created some controversy because I believe you said like you didn't think that they should have been locked up or something like that. And people.
No, I said freedom.
Freedom. You said freedom. And some people kind of took that a little funny. Like, how could you say that?
Anybody take it how they want to take it. I don't care how you take it. From my perspective, freedom.
I do like that about you a lot, Toosii, because you're very opinionated. You don't care what people think about you.
Yeah, nah.
We talked about some things before when you did lip service, and we talked about the whole situation with Pop Hunter. And you said Trippie Redd got involved, and you basically was like, I don't know you like that. I do what I want to do. You don't tell me what to do.
Like, at the end of the day, I handle my business, and that's all that it is. Like, bro, my family come before anything. Like, if somebody came and paid me for a feature, like, and this money go towards my bills, my family bills, all that. Like, I'm not hearing what you talking about. With some street credit worth more than a bag? Like, you crazy. Like, first of all, I ain't even in the streets. Like, I ain't in the streets. That's not my lifestyle. That's not the type of lifestyle a nigga want to live. Like, but don't get it twisted. Like, I still take it there. Like, but nah, like, man, this bag for my family. You tripping.
Right.
How hard has it been making that adjustment? Because the music business is so weird. You got people who are not street dudes who act like they street dudes, and sometimes those lines get blurred.
I mean, like, I think the best thing you could do is mind your business.
Right.
I see stuff on the internet all the time. I try not to get into it. Like, I slowly been fading away from, like, paying attention to anything, really. Like, I just been trying to stay adjusted to, like, what's growing, like, the positive that's growing. Like, all right, like, maybe this the next sound right here. Maybe this the next thing that's popping. Maybe this the next thing for the music industry that's going to, like, I think gaming, like, the gaming community.
Hell yeah.
Like, I feel like that's the next step for the music industry. for real. So like, I don't know. Like, I just pay attention to what's popping next. Like, I don't try to pay attention to the negative because I ain't no negative person. Like,
You play?
oh yeah, for sure.
What games you be on?
I got a PC. I be on GTA RP, like role play. I be on Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone. Like I do stuff like that. But like I actually be paying for like money and stuff. So, that's all I do. Like that's my
what's the most you ever made playing?
30,000.
Really? Just like betting against somebody else.
Yeah,
and
T Grizzly. I took like almost 30,000 from T Grizzly.
Get the hell
All
out
for
of
what
here.
game?
Off of Call of Duty.
That is just so high stakes because like you could just have a round where somebody spawn you in the wrong place and you just get clapped out of like, you know.
For sure.
Man, he was sick. He gave you the money right there, or he just
Zelly. But he ain't tripping though. Shout out to him too, cause his project dropped at midnight too. Shout out to him for sure. But like he wasn't tripping, cause he came. I won't lie, he came back and he won some of it back.
Okay.
I mean, he wasn't tripping.
I feel like sometimes even when you try to stay out of the way of things, sometimes things just come to you, right?
Yeah, that's the devil.
Right. Well, you had a situation recently where I guess you had a friendship with Ruby Rose where you could reach out about a show.
Boom, right? Yeah, with that little situation, like we ain't even like really like, and I ain't even like gonna get too deep.
Too deep.
It ain't about nothing. Like we ain't really had no like relationship like that. Like it was cool. One of my people said I wanted to come to a show. Feel me? I hit her up. I told her. You know, she responded. It was like cool. Like she, first of all, well, what the problem was, she had responded and was like, you know, tell baby girl to come and bring her friends. You know, my girl a woman. Like she not baby girl. Like what you mean, baby girl? Feel me? She like tell baby girl to come, and then like I'm like, all right, like I'm like her name's Samaria, but feel me, my little cousin's gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm not talking about us or her.
Yeah, feel me? I'm like, we at a game right now. She like, what she say? She like, oh, well, dude, she like, dude got smoked with you. You know what I mean? So I got smoked with you too. I won't lie, I violated. Like, after she said that, I'm like, I won't lie, I called her out her name. I'm like, what you mean? Like,
and you didn't even realize y'all had, because there was supposed to be some subs going back and forth.
So boom, I'm like, you know, you feel me? I ain't know we had an issue. I peeped, but you know what I mean, I let it be what it is. Like I told her, I'm like, fuck you and him. Real talk, like that's
to
what I'm
point.
feeling like. That fuck you and him. Like what
that's
you
what I like
about?
Toosii, like, to the point.
Like we not gonna sugarcoat nothing. But I'm the type, like I'm gonna keep it 100. Like that's another thing. Like that's the negative. Like feel me? Like I don't get nothing out of that. Like,
right.
I never really, I don't, so boom, right? How I don't like you and I don't know you, like, I really can't tell you your real name. I never been around you for real. We never really had, like, no deep conversation, no none of that. Like, how I just don't like you. Like, if you got a problem with me, like, all right, for sure, take that up with God.
Right.
Because like, I'm going to be around.
Right.
For real, I'm going to be around. So, like, even to, like, this for the people out there, like, I don't want nobody feeling like me and bro just got, like, some type of tension. Like, I had seen a little message where he was like, I just want a fair one and all that. Like, I'm going to keep it 100. Like, I ain't even at that point in my life. Like, I'm going to keep, this go for anybody. Like, I'm not fighting nobody. Like, I'm in a good space in my life. Feel me?
Right.
I ain't no
Don't let these people drag you into
Right.
the
I'm
world.
not no kid. Like, I ain't no kid. Feel me? Like, if you don't like me and I don't like you, all right, cool. Like, we gonna stay away from each other, gang.
Now DDG is performing at Rolling Loud
Yeah,
too.
he on the same day as me.
Right. So is there gonna be like something? See, but I don't want it to be a situation where it's escalating, because obviously
That's what I'm saying.
internet
though,
puts things.
This my thing, right? This my thing, right? First of all, like, over a female, ain't no need for nobody to get hurt. Like, for what? You talking about, I just want a fair one. For what, gang?
But how much do you think of this as real versus somebody saying stuff who has something to promote?
What I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, boom, like, all right, like, I've been promoting my project, so I think they thinking like this was like for my project, like in all honesty, like I'm gonna keep it 100. I just got to switch where, like, if if I feel like I don't like to feel disrespected,
Right.
but it ain't even about me no more. If I feel disrespected, I'll block a person. But boom, when you start to disrespect my girl, that's when I like, feel me?
Disrespect his girl, kind of.
But nah, like I disrespected her. I'm gonna keep it 100. I disrespected her first, but I disrespected her because she told me, like, she texted me and said, "My boy got smoke with you." I do too. Like, what you mean? Like, I ain't hit you for that.
Right.
Like, I get that. If you know your man got smoke with me, don't respond to me.
Yeah, you should have never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I like how you hit him, and you just kept it pushing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got shit to
So
do.
boom, but like once again, like this for the people out there, like even on a Rolling Loud date, like feel me, like, cause Trippy on the same Rolling Loud date as me too.
Right.
Like, and he told me he like feel me, whatever. He told me he gonna see me when he see me. All right, cool. Listen, with them two, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I'm not on that type time. Like, I came into this to make a better life for my family.
Right.
And it's not respect, or it's not it's respect till it's disrespect. And once you disrespect me, all right, like, keep it there. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I see you when I see you. You'll see me when you see me. But if we don't like each other, just stay away from each other.
That's what I think.
That's
I
what
think
it
that's the
play.
best thing to do. We got so many things
I'ma
for
keep
no
it
reason
100,
going
it
on.
ain't- It's just not no need. Like, the Trippy junk, that's petty.
Yeah, it is.
You don't know dude like that. I don't know dude like that. What is we talking about?
Your decisions
Alright.
is your decisions.
Mhm.
For sure. Ruby,
That's it.
The Ruby Rose DDG situation, that's a female. What is, like, what's somebody
And
about
that
to get hurt
energy
over
don't speed up money; it only slow it down.
don't feel me? So what's somebody about to get hurt over a female for? Like, it's pointless. Like, that's kid shit. Like,
That shit been happening since biblical times.
that's
you know
what I'm saying.
You
No,
know,
like, I don't lie,
break the cycle.
I'm too ahead of that. Like,
Right.
I don't do that. I got a girl. Like,
And I love that. I love how
I got a
you make it
girl.
clear, like, you gonna respect my girl.
yeah, that's
and-
all that it is. Just respect her.
Right.
Feel me? Like, I got a girl. Like, wow. I got a girl. What I look like beefing over another girl?
That ain't your girl.
That ain't my
Yeah.
girl.
Mhm.
Like, feel me? So
I'm
we
telling
gonna
you,
keep it at that.
The
like,
other people got something to promote. You moving in your stride
Yeah.
and your pace. You doing what you're doing. But what I did want to ask you, because like your conversational voice is so deep. And when I hear you on these records, how did you find your
I won't
performance
lie.
voice?
Cause a lot of the songs that like people was hearing, like before I got to this point, I ain't hit puberty yet.
Really?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't hit puberty yet. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Right.
I just hit puberty not too long ago.
Wow.
You know, men don't fully hit puberty until they 25.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I just hit puberty not too long ago. Like, it came a day. Now, I came like a week where like I just had lost my voice. Like, I had no voice for like a week. You know what I mean? Like, my throat ain't hurting no nothing. I had no voice.
So you had like a higher speaking voice, or like
It was like a little bit. It was a little bit
like a little
softer.
kid.
Yeah, like it had sounded young. You know what I mean? But like then like it had came like a week where like I had lost my voice out of nowhere, and as it start coming back, like it just like it's like I don't know
It's the new voice.
Yeah, like I was talking like this.
Was you scared though? Because now that's kind of interfering in your music. It can make it better,
evolving the
or
sound,
yeah.
depending how you look at it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why this project right here, like, honestly, better than me, because it don't sound like
A kid to
love.
you in your
yeah,
mind.
it don't sound like love cycle. It sound like, yo, like, all right, I'm an adult now. Like, I'm a grown man. Like, so maybe they gonna believe me when I'm saying this nasty stuff on these records. Like, for real, I sound like a grown man now. You know what I mean?
I know. Whatever you was doing before, it worked too. And these new
Yeah.
records is sounding great because I can definitely understand the panic. Because when you think of
Yeah.
people who have notable high voices, like I always go to my man from Soul For Real, the lead singer on Candy Rain.
Okay.
I imagine like the
I
whole
wouldn't go
group
that
had
high.
the panic when like when his voice changed because like you were driving the group,
Yeah.
but everything we've heard so far of the new project, man, it's just riding.
I appreciate it, real talk. I appreciate it.
Now I have to Google that late puberty thing, because I thought you was done with that by like 18. I didn't know some people didn't finish hitting it to 24 or something like that.
Yeah. So women hit puberty all up to like 18, I believe. Men don't stop hitting puberty till you 25.
Well, damn, we learn something new every day.
Yeah, real
That
talk.
means you could be growing soon any day too. You know,
How old is you?
crack 23.
Yeah, I'm
You 23?
Yeah, he's had a rough
Toosii,
life.
I won't
please.
lie, yeah. I won't lie. Like,
The water different in the Bronx.
yeah, nah, real talk though. Like, you know what I mean? You still got 2 years, like, real talk.
I'm gonna keep eating my vegetables, doing my thing, you know.
Yeah, real talk. So, like, y'all don't be surprised. Y'all see me, like, in 2 years.
If
I'm
his voice
6 foot.
changes, I just don't know what
Yeah.
to do
I'm
from
about
there.
to get another job.
I do want to
Yeah.
talk about North Carolina though, because even though you were born in upstate New York, North
Yeah.
Carolina is holding things down right now, music wise.
sure.
You have Moray,
Mm-hmm.
you have the baby,
Yeah.
and he's one of the people that actually spoke you out and said that you know, you're dope, you're the next to watch, you're the next thing.
Yes.
Also, J. Cole, he's about to drop.
Yep.
So what do you think y'all could do, North Carolina? Can y'all get together and try to do something
Man,
together?
listen, I remember, man, it's so crazy. If J. Cole ever see this interview, you feel me? And it's crazy because, like, in North Carolina, like, you'll go around, like, anywhere. Like, you could be anywhere. Like, I seen J. Cole in a Target by my house one day.
For real?
Like, and didn't even know it was him, like, until I, like, was walking. And I looked, I said, that looks like J. Cole. Look back, I say, that's J. Cole. Like, feel me? But I had met him previously before that. And we had a little bit of words. I gave him a CD. That's what I'm saying, if you remember this. I gave him a CD. I was like 16, 15. I gave him a CD called Label Me Diverse. He took it. He went into his truck. He put it into his truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, real talk. He put it into his truck and he pulled off from the parking lot. Like, just he was listening to it. Like ever since then, like, I don't know. Like, that's a crazy moment.
That's dope.
How hard was it for you to sleep that night? Just knowing that, wow.
I was thinking, like, yo, I wonder if he gonna hit me. Like, I put my socials up here. Like, we never got back in touch, but, like, I definitely want to do something with J. Cole. I look up to J. Cole. Like,
That would be real dope. I know you was checking your DM every
I was
day,
checking
like.
everything. I was checking everything. I really look up to J. Cole.
How dope is it that, like, so many people coming up from, like, y'all state just giving all these other people hope? Because, like, you know, there'd be dry spots a while.
Yeah.
You know, it's bouncing around. You seeing people come out of everywhere. For a long time, Atlanta had it, but, like, there's so much energy coming out of North Carolina and South Carolina.
Yeah.
We thought it stopped and ended with Petey Pablo at one point in time,
Yeah.
but they boom, here we go.
My manager used to manage Petey Pablo.
For real? Look at
Yeah,
that.
So it's like, you know, it passed on.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? But it's crazy. It's a blessing for real. Like, what's going on for the Carolinas, because there's so many dope artists. Like, there's so many people who deserve, like, that spotlight. Like, you got the 83 babies out of North Carolina, out of Durham. You got them. You got a few more people, man. You got, like, I got homeboys that, like, make music better than a lot of the people I see. You know what I mean? A lot of the people that I meet that just don't, like, that just ain't get that chance yet. That I can't wait for them to get that chance, you feel me? They just gotta take it a little bit more serious. But for sure, like, it's a lot of dope artists out of the Carolinas.
Now, Drake didn't, like, necessarily, or not Drake, but J. Cole didn't necessarily hit you back off the CD, but what
No.
was that thing that changed the trajectory of your career to where, like, all right, now we're rolling?
One like moment that I remember, like, I can remember people from my city, like, calling me local, and I used to like it, because I used to be on tour, feel me? Like, I used to be on tour with big artists, like Baby, Summer, like, feel me? Like, I went on tour with Summer Walker, and they was still calling me local.
Wow.
And I'm like, yo, like, can't y'all see, like, I'm touring the world. Like, how could I ever be local?
Right.
Feel me? Like, and I ain't like that. And then I can remember, like a girl making a tweet. It was like, you dropped out, like, basically, like, calling me dumb. Like, basically calling me dumb because I dropped out, and like, all that stuff like that, like, that'd be like, all right, like, watch this.
That's what fuels you.
Yeah,
Motivation,
for sure, like, for sure.
But even to get to a point where you get to go on a tour, like, what happened to where all of a sudden somebody's taking notice
Yeah.
and, like, yo, he need to be with these people? Like, where you go from being a person who's, like, just, you make tapes in the studio, hoping people hear him. No way. Someone heard you. Now you got an opportunity.
I was on the Polo G tour, and we showed up late to a date one day. And I had to go on right before Polo. And like I rocked it. I rocked the stage, and like they had came back to us and was like from here on out for the rest of this tour, like I want you to go on right before Polo.
Damn, that's dope. See, when they say everything happens for a reason, because some people get upset. You know, you running late, you get anxiety, you start going crazy, you get mad at people, but it end up working out for you. The album title, let's talk a little bit about that. Why is it important for you to be thankful?
Honestly, you can't never forget where you came from. Like I always tell people, I used to be homeless. Feel me? Like, it used to be 5 of us sleeping out of a motel. Like, me, my nieces, my nephew, my mom, my sister, and my brother. Feel me? And then my other sister was locked up, and my other brother was locked up. You know what I mean? There used to be 5 of us sleeping out of a motel, and my mom used to work at a gas station called Handy Hugo. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't used to have nothing. So, like, at the end of the day, like, some of the greatest advice I get from, like, you know, the OGs, like, they always tell me, like, never forget where you came from. You know what I mean? Like, and that's something that always stuck with me. So, like, I don't never, like, Syracuse, like, that's why I speak so heavily on Syracuse, because, like, a person to be quick to be like, yeah, like, you know, so Raleigh, I'd be like, you know, I mean, Raleigh.
Let's talk about
like,
Syracuse.
Yeah, that's
part of your story.
Yeah, that's Raleigh, my place, too. But, like, let's not forget about where I came from, because, like, that's, like, really what made me who I am. Like, upstate, like, what made me who I am. Like, me losing homeboys, me going through what I went through when I was living up there. Like, my dad, like, leaving my life. Like, my whole life I was raised up north, playing football, dad coming to the games, brothers coming to the games. Now I moved down south and my dad ain't at the games no more. My brother the only one there. You feel me? Like, that's what really changed my life. So let's not forget about, you know, Syracuse, because, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm really, like, the first artist to make it out of there.
Right.
But, like, I feel like it don't be enough light shedded on that city.
What age did you leave? Because I think that was my understanding, was that you left earlier than you.
Yeah. So I left when I was like, I moved to a place called Goose Creek, South Carolina, when I was like 13.
Population, you and whoever you came with.
Facts, for real, like this big, like
wow.
Goose Creek little.
Word.
Feel me? Goose Creek little, like the size of a quarter. You feel me? Like, but it's like South Carolina, like the hood though. Like South Carolina, like really, like
it is
like word, like boom. All right, so I moved to Goose Creek, South Carolina with my dad. I'm the type, like, I was the type, I wanted to go wherever my dad was going. Like, I used to be the type, I want to sit in my dad used to have a truck. I want to ride in the truck with my dad, listen to music, do the type stuff my dad doing. Feel me?
Right.
Like, that's me. My dad, the reason I make music, for real. Like, my dad and my brother. So, boom, I moved to Goose Creek, South Carolina. I can remember my mom coming to get me one time, like, from South Carolina, because, like, my dad used to, like, I used to be in there just, like, feel me? Like, some days, I won't lie, I could tell it now, because, like, boom, but I used to, like, I used to be in there, like, cooking fish by myself. Like, I was a youngin'. I used to be in there cooking fish by myself. Like, and then there used to be some days where, like, my dad used to, like, you feel me? Used to get drug tested. Yeah, I mean, he used to have to get drug tested, and he'd be like, "Yo, listen,
using your pee."
Yeah, he like he used to, boom. If you know do that,
we both got something in common.
Yeah,
we got a lot in common.
Yeah, he like you do that for me, I'll let you stay home from school.
Oh
Feel
no!
Me? So I used to do it for him. Yeah, I mean, he used to let me stay home from school.
Because he needed it to be warm, so he needed it at a certain time. You had to stay home from school.
There was ever a period of time where he's like, "Yo, I need your pee for a drug test." You're like, "Nah, not today, Dad." Like,
never.
Okay.
Never.
You always
That's
was
my
clean.
dad. I love my dad.
No, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
sometimes, you know, you might be around people who
This
are
one
smoking.
started smoking weed.
Man,
That's why.
Around people that was smoking early.
Wink,
like,
wink.
One time, my pops needed mine. I was like, "I don't know, Dad. I don't think it's a good idea."
So I ain't never. Never. Like, boom. I was a youngin'. Like, I ain't to this day. I still never smoked. Like, ever. Like,
good for you.
Yeah, for sure. So boom, right? I used to be able to stay home and all that. Like, my mom just came and got me one day, like, moved me back to Syracuse. I was in Syracuse for a few months after that, and then I moved to North Carolina. So I was probably about 13, 14.
Oh yeah, so your mind was fully developed to a point. You knew what was going on.
Yeah, feel me? Like I done been through it. Like I was living in Syracuse longer than I've been living in North Carolina.
Right.
Feel me? So like that's home. But like I was back and forth. I done been back and forth a few times. I won't lie, I used to have a little boot there and all that. Like I mean, word. So
But your wifey now done cut that all out.
oh yeah, for sure. Like I'm keeping 100. I cut it all out. Like I'm like, girls text me. I'm like, man, you know I got a girlfriend, right? They be like, yeah. I be like, all right then.
And I know she was someone you was chasing for quite a while.
A minute. You remember?
Yeah.
I told you. Yeah, I've been chasing my girl for a minute.
It seems like you love hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like you hear it in the music, you hear it in your interviews, even the passion and the love that you show for your families and even your friends. You know, people do wrong to each other all the time. Yeah. And I saw the story when you was talking to Small Eyes about the relationship that you were in for a long time with this girl cheated on you again and again and again, and you continued to thug it out because you felt that people could change.
Boom, right? I was a youngin'. First of all, when I did that interview, I was a youngin' too. But I think people were people had got it like misconstrued a little bit. I was in a relationship, right? When I was like 15, 16 with this girl. And she used to text she ain't never used to, I had caught her in bed with somebody, but not on no, we was young, feel me? We was young. I'm talking about, at this point, I ain't, the girl's still a virgin. We still, we young. We still virgins. Well, she's still a virgin, feel me?
But her just giving anybody her attention.
Her attention was cheating. So when I had said in the interview, boom, she had cheated on me 13 times. It was really texting.
Gotcha.
And
you know, you guys are so dramatic.
Yeah,
she smiled at somebody.
No. She was texting.
One.
I had caught one. I was counting. Two. I was counting. Feel me? So boom, that. I had that was just feel me? She ain't never
put nobody thing in her mouth or nothing like that.
Nah.
Were these people that went to the same school y'all went to? Because I know that can make it hurt more, too.
No, so boom, right? When I say I had caught her in bed with somebody, right? I'm talking about they laying in bed together, fully clothed, though. We young. So I think ain't nobody, he ain't asked, fully elaborate what you talking about. He ain't never tell me to fully elaborate. I just thought I would tell him that. I got, feel me? So, boom, nah, it wasn't. So, I see everybody on the internet, well, not everybody, but I had seen some, because I won't lie, some girls was looking at it I'm I don't care what the dudes
They was
talk about.
I'm not like that. I'll take care of you.
Feel me? So at the time I was single, so I'm looking at it I don't care what the dudes talking about. The girls
they was hitting you up, wasn't they?
Yeah,
crazy.
They feel bad.
Yeah, but you gotta watch out for the opportunities. Any of them chicks that be on no jumper, if they try to holler at you, please run the other way.
Don't do it.
Nah. I don't even got time for nobody to be hitting me. So boom, right? Boom, right? Feel me? It's boom. He ain't even asked me to elaborate. So I'm all right, feel me? I'm gonna let them think what they want. But that's how it happened.
That was actually a smart play to me. But I do think that now with something you did say the other day, they trying to make it seem like you a slut shamer.
Oh,
and it's
God, what I say?
I guess because with the whole altercation we talked about before.
I don't be reading my comments no more.
So I guess you had said something about the girl sucking 39 dicks. So now everybody thinks you're a slut shamer.
Ooh.
So
I think most dudes would say something about a girl that sucked 39 dicks.
In her life, what if she's grown?
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Well,
you get what I'm saying?
The girl that was on that same show I was just talking about?
No.
But she sucked more than 39 things. And you know, I'm all about sex positivity. As long as you're protecting yourself, and I don't like down talking people's sex count. So do you do that? Do you ask when you first get with somebody, how many people have you slept with? Or
nah, that's kid stuff.
Okay, I thought.
But feel me, that situation was about
you was mad already in that.
I know what situation you talking about, but that was. I'm gonna keep it 100. On some other junk, me wilding out.
But I would be the bad guy.
Because when I violate, like I'm a violate.
Right.
Okay.
That's how I am.
The New York way.
Yeah,
Go ahead, New York. Come
That's
on.
the Syracuse.
Yeah, like
in the trifecta.
When I violate, I'm a violate. Like,
But let's just say, if a female sucked 39 dicks in 1 year, that is a bit much, right?
What if she's getting paid for it? What if she's a porn star?
Well, take your bag. I mean, everybody got a preference though. Feel me? Like, I won't lie. Like, if I told him, like, feel me? Like, but if I had met my girl and told her how many bodies I had, like, I would be wrong to even ask her how many bodies she had, which I already knew.
You would tell her the real number, wouldn't you?
I can't even. I'm gonna keep it 100. I can't.
You don't even know.
I'm clapped up for that.
What do you mean clap it up for that?
But having a hell of a year.
Hold on. Let's clap it up for that. But let's slut shame the girl that had 39 dicks.
See, that's the thing.
I said I would be the bad guy.
Yeah, he gonna be the bad guy. But like, boom, right? Like, in that situation too, like, and I'm a man. Like, I ain't no kid. Like I say, like, I've been on my own for a minute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a grown man for real. Boom, right? With that situation, I was talking about something totally different, like, and like on some inside junk, like people know what I'm, but like
what you meant by it, yeah.
But for real, like what I'm gonna say, like even to her, like even if I don't rock with her, like, cause I'm gonna keep it 100, like I understood where he was coming from, like when dude had hit me, and he like, yo, cause he texted me, he had like, yo, he like, you got one more time to like hit my girl, but like me being me, like, what you mean, like, is that a threat? Like, feel me? That's how I took it. But like to him, like I understand it. Like I feel it. Like I'm a man. Like, and even a shorty, like, feel me? Like, no disrespect to her. Like, I apologize to her. Like, real talk. Like, on camera. You feel me? Cause like at the end of the day, like, I ain't coming to the rap game to beef with nobody. Like,
right.
That's not what I do. I got a family. I put my family before anything. And like anybody play with that, like, then it's gonna be an issue. Like, that other stuff, like, man, I don't care about that. So to her, to shorty, like, I sincerely apologize to her. Real talk. To him, I get where he was coming from. It ain't no problem.
But that's that on that.
Yeah, that's that on that. Like, but you see me, just don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
Feel me? And that's gonna be that.
What about ridiculous rumors? Because there was one, it's like an underground blog. I feel like they kept picking at you, and they was trying to put you with Arrogant Tay of all people,
man,
who is a man, as we know.
But my thing is, right, like,
and we know you have a girlfriend that you've been with for a while, so.
Yeah, I'm not homophobic. Feel me? Like, I got a cousin that's gay. I got family members that's gay. Like, I'm comfortable. Like, I'm the type nigga, like, I love females. Like, I love females. Feel me? So, like, somebody that's, you know, gay, it don't bother me.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, like, I'm going to keep it 100. Like, I learned how to fight from a gay nigga.
Word?
Really?
Man, my cousin BJ, yo, oh my God, I wish I could call this nigga right now. My cousin BJ is gay. But when I'm talking about, like, know how to fight, bro.
People get it mixed. These gay dudes are still gay dudes.
They're
you know what I'm saying?
still regular human people.
Yeah.
Y'all
like,
crazy.
I learned how to fight. Like, my brother, I learned how to fight from my brother and a gay nigga. Like, real talk, like my cousin BJ, they used to beat me up. For real. Like,
they were much older than you?
Yeah, they used to beat me up.
That's how you learn how to fight.
Yeah, my oldest cousin taught me how to fight.
Yeah,
he was like 4 years older. Now I look at it as abuse, but you know.
But like, it's like, yo, like Tay, man, that's big bro. Like, feel me? Like, I don't care if he gay or not.
And he got other ladies around him, so if you knew better,
like,
you would do better, be cool with him.
If you knew better, you would be cool with him. You feel me?
You
like,
low-key the plug.
Yeah, not like, really though, like, to the baddest ones. Like, he know
I
them
see it
all.
all the time. It's
For
to
sure.
some of the point where I feel like some of these dudes aren't really gay.
Yeah.
It's just what they play, just so
Yeah,
that you know,
yeah.
That's how a lot of people feel about him. But like,
They tried to put him with Dream Doll and say that him and Dream Doll was sleeping together
I'm gonna
too.
keep it 100 though. Like, Tay, one of them people though, like, he real family oriented. Like, he like the big brother of his family.
Right.
So like, he really, like, if you like, he did my mom here. Feel me? He did my mom here one time. I had seen him in the airport. I'm like, yo, listen, Tay, stop playing. I got this money right here for you.
Right.
Do my mom here.
And he be booked and busy, so.
Yeah, real talk. He took the money. And he did my mom here. I flew her out. He did her here. Real talk. So boom, like I don't. Long story short, bro, I don't care if you gay or not. Like at the end of the day, I'm not homophobic.
Right.
I'm good money. I'm comfortable with my skin. Like I know what I like. I see people like on the internet sometimes like try to play with like, oh, Toosii might, man, listen, nah, that's not the case. Like I got a shorty.
Yeah.
That I'm a wife.
Right.
Feel me?
But you're comfortable enough to have.
Like I have before. I got you. Like if you could have been a gay dude right here interviewing me, I would have had the same energy though. Feel me? Like for what? What we talking about? You a human just like I'm human.
Right.
And I know people who like people who like done killed themselves because of stuff like that. I mean, committed suicide.
Yeah.
Like be comfortable. Like don't nobody care. Like yo, I got mad flaws. I got a big head. I got a gap. Like if I take these, I got a gap. I'm 5'7". Like, yo, I got mad problems with me, for real.
Those are not problems.
Yo, you're making it work for you. Though.
I got mad stuff that not even problems, but stuff that the outside world wouldn't like.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I gotta learn to be comfortable with it. Yeah. So like, if you gay, if you lesbian, if you like, do you
be yourself?
Be you, because at the end of the day, it ain't about who cares what the world don't like. I seen the world try to cancel J. Cole. Once the world tried to cancel J. Cole,
you do.
I'm like, yo, this fake. All of this is fake.
So you have to like really force yourself to create something to not like about J. Cole. Too.
That's what I'm saying.
He does so much.
So like, if y'all do anything like that, I don't know what I could believe from y'all no more.
Right.
Feel me? So just for anybody out there, man, like be yourself.
I like how you think, bro. Real quick, you mentioned your mom,
great.
right? So,
That's
like,
my
tell me
baby.
your dopest story about your mom, man.
Oh,
like,
man.
your favorite memory about your mom,
Listen, I got this little clip, right? This moment where, like, because I had got into an altercation one time at a show out of town. I had got into an altercation. So, like, my mom already know, like girls look at me like pretty boyish. But like my mom already know, like I don't go for nothing. Like I be thugging, like by myself or whatever. Like so, boom, right? I get into this altercation, right? So I'm on Instagram Live with my mom, telling her the story. Man, I gotta find the Instagram now. I'm on Instagram Live telling my mom this story about how I got into the altercation with the boy and like how with these boys and basically, like, I had went to a restaurant one day. You know what I mean? Basically, I had went to a restaurant. Well, something had happened on tour with Polo. Boom, we ended up going to a restaurant, like, after that, me and just some girls.
Okay.
By myself, feel me? In their car.
Oh, no.
Right?
Why would you do that?
So, boom, we had an altercation we had an altercation before we went to the restaurant.
Okay.
Boom, me and the girls go to the restaurant now, and the same dudes we had an altercation with.
You see them at the spot.
Pulled up to the spot because it's the late night spot.
Ah.
Boom, right? So it's just a restaurant, normal bar, like talk about not that many people there. It's just me, these 2 girls, and like 5 dudes. Listen, man. So I'm telling my mom the story and all that. I'm on Instagram Live. I'm making all types of sound because I remember this because the video had went viral.
Got you.
Went real viral. I'm talking about, yeah, mom. Oh, I'm talking about if you even would have got up, I would have barrel rolled 007. Boom, boom, boom. Like telling her the story and all that. So like the video had went viral. Like my mom, one of them cool moms, like you could just tell anything. So that's my baby, but she be rubbing my back like all that. I just got a massage from my mom, like.
So you the baby, it seems like.
I'm the baby for sure. Like I just got it. My mom, I lay on my mom's lap. She rubbed my back. All that.
You gotta cherish all those
moments,
bro.
Yeah, bro. I won't lie, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Like I was tight mad. I had to come here. Like not here, but like to Atlanta yesterday. Yeah. I was mad. I had to come here because I was with my mom. Feel me? Right. And she dealing with some issues. I mean, so like I really wanted to be with her. Like,
Yeah.
it was my first time seeing her. Like, actually spending some quality time with her in a minute. I
You
was
missed her. You didn't want to.
Yeah, so I go back home today. Like later today, I go back home. Feel me? I'm gonna spend some more time with her. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come back here tomorrow again. Like I go home today, then fly back again tomorrow. Like,
Just so you could be with your mom.
yeah,
That's so dope.
It, man. If people ain't fall in love with you off the music,
There's
man,
no
hopefully
way
this
they
interview, like,
Yeah,
yo,
like-
you got to build up the defense on them DMs because they're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming, Toosii. Yo, so what you want to hit off this project before you slide out, bro?
man, listen. Let me hear Shot featuring the baby.
Let's get it, man. Yo,
Ooh.
Toosii. First time meeting you, certified. We gonna have a trophy for you when you come
he's
back.
great.
Like, yo,
Trophy,
like,
bring me a trophy.
guys don't know. He saved the day before at the beginning of the
Bring me a
interview, man.
trophy,
So, yo,
bring me a
Toosii,
trophy.
shout out to you. If people want to tap in on social media, where do they go, my G?
Oh yeah, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Toosii Toosii for Instagram, and then Toosii 2 times for Twitter.
We are the morning hustle.